Ladies and gentlemen, my name is The Reckonist. Welcome to Motorsport Manager Fire Fantasy 20 Mod, Season 2 of the Renault game. Did I say Renault? I mean Ren. Yes, a YouTube commenter pointed out the potential for pun title. I think we're going to go with Ren, yes. So good evening, everybody. I have decided to live stream the first preseason session. So it will be selecting part manufacturers and I'm guessing a driver because Danny Rick, his contract is up in this, just like it was in real life. So yeah, we've got to go through preseason. I'll do a few races and then again, I'll chop it up into YouTube tolerant things. So basically doing the content twice, but people really seem to enjoy the Motorsport Manager YouTube series. Thank you very much for everyone who's tuned into that and left comments telling me what I've misunderstood or not quite grasped. The main thing has been Q2 tires. Q2 tires are the tires you start the race on, basically. So whatever you do the fastest lap in Q2 is the compound you start the race in, the actual tire, sorry, rather than the compound. Got that. Other things to consider. Don't use the same tire in Q2 if you get to Q3. Yep. Every tire compound has a certain number of great laps, good laps, and bad laps, and your driver smoothness and tire wearing stats increase or the duration of good laps only, not great laps or bad laps. So the good laps, yeah. Apparently in mid-range races, ultra tires have 4 great laps in them. I'm not sure how. I think the game types it as a long race. I'm not too sure. It's very long. It's full length races, so I don't know what that would be. That's definitely something I'd like to query about. And big advice I have here is also what I used to do on the base game, but for some reason I stopped doing it. I don't know why. Really push in the first lap or so, like go crazy because all the cars are there to overtake. So why haven't I done that? And if you qualify, this is one thing mentioned by 2 different people in different ways. If you qualify below 10th, I should really have the guys go on like the hard tire, just due to traffic concerns, letting people pull away. Ilbid, how are you, sir? Camro, how are you, sir? Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Yeah. So here we go. Let's go. Right, so just to clarify here, we have finished Season 1, and we are going to go into Season 2. Sorry, the wife is just walking around. I understand that. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay, right. So we finished Season 1. We finished actually better than I could have hoped because I improved. They took the lessons I learned from previous episodes, and because I didn't record them all at once, I was able to apply that knowledge to the second recording session. And yeah, I ended up finishing 6th with Danny Rick in the drivers, with Ocon 11th, and in the team standings, look, I finished 5th, which is what I was targeted for, which is good news. Good evening, Sick Notes. So I finished 5th, therefore everyone was happy. My job was very secure despite being on the line. I learnt to use an illegal part or 2. Didn't get caught at all. Padre Reckonist hailing from the Vatican. My race management needs work. My financials okay. Loyalty. Finances are good. We haven't even got our payouts yet. These are from sponsorships. So I've got to be careful when planning my future car because it's going to be 4 races before we get more money in than this, other than I think we get bonus for finishing like 11th or something. So we've got that to consider. We won't start getting more sponsorship money for at least 4 races. We have a big pot of cash and we're going to get more things here. I actually have some scout reports coming in. However, I have thought about it and I am going to try and keep Danny Rick for another year. He's on £2 million per race. He has 1 month remaining with no races left, of course. I'm going to try and keep him. I'm going to click it for the first time now. I want to see what happens. I don't know if he'll even want to renew. Renew contract, please. Uh-oh. Have we crashed? Have we crashed the game? Oh, there we go. He's interested. Start negotiations. All right. Right. Okay. My status is fairly important. I'm going to go ahead and give you immediately just driver number 1. Not equal status. Ocon's going to have to live with this. Okay. So he's on a lot of money per. I'm going to try and whack it down. That's a big, Jesus Christ. 1 click is 200k. Jesus. All right. Let's start there. We've got a month, so we could probably a couple of weeks of negotiating before anything happens. He'd prefer a long contract. If I can get Daniel Ricciardo on a long contract, I would be ecstatic. Because he's probably the best driver in the game. I've looked. He's probably the best driver. I'm going to start dishing out podium bonuses only. So let's go to the top end. Isn't very important to him. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go down to that. Same thing here, 72. I want to see what he wants. Give him 500k? No, I don't think. I don't want to piss him off. Oh, we have plenty of negotiation time, so maybe you're right. Maybe I should start lower. We have lots of negotiation time. Okay, I'm going to offer that straight out. Ocon will be staying because he's offended. Oh, you won't even discuss terms with me. That's not a problem because he's got another year left on his contract anyway. Right. Okay. Well, he's considering offers. Someone comes in for Ocon. They're happy to take him. He is a number 2 driver at best for an F1 team, I think. But these 15s, he's got no real weaknesses. His braking's got an issue currently. Early braker is a permanent trait. I thought it was temporary. Right. Okay. So his stat would be 16. Yeah. Team player meditates. Top 15 result. First lap hero, but offended. Right. Okay. I'll deal with that if I have to. Oh, yeah. At the end of last season, like the race before the end, one of my engineers was caught trying to sell information. So I had to fire him. It was either to fire him or piss off an already pissed off chairman. When I hadn't guaranteed that we'd finish 5th and keep my job. So I had to sack him. But I replaced him with this one, Freya Coley, who is bloody great. I'm so good. I might even give it to Daniel Rick. She has Risk Taker, which is 15% mistake reduction from fast pit stops, and also has a level 1 tire. But look at those stats: 2019, 20, 18, 15, 18. Brilliant. Chris Richards is improving. There's an extra level of improvement there, and he's still fairly good. Oh, my light went out. Interesting. Right, yeah, so we're going to keep developing him. He has another month on his contract, so I think we should just go ahead. The sweetest spot, so he's great in quali. Yeah. I'm going to renew a contract with him as well, see what he asks for at least. He's interested. Wages aren't very important. He's currently on 28. Well, I'll give you a little buff. I'll give you a long contract as well to get the most out of that potential that's there. His wages aren't important, so you have a good chance of lowballing. Yeah, that's a good idea. I wouldn't have thought of that. All right. Pat Fry, are you going to keep him? That's the other question. He has a month left. So, he is... Ooh, what do we have at the HQ? Again, let's remind myself. Our HQ is... Performance is we are bad on the performance side of things. The road car factory... But great. This needs to be improved. The problem, or you might say the benefit of this game, it takes a year, 52 whole weeks to improve one thing to make the game, long-term centric. So if we choose to upgrade our test track, it'll cost us 30 million. We have 30 million, but I have nothing else. And it takes a year. The telemetry center takes a year to develop from 1 to 2. Simulator the same, brakes, handling, factory is maxed out, which is bloody great because that is 70 million pounds worth of investment there. So brilliant. Yeah, good stuff. Right, helipad is done. Staff center. This will help improve our lower rated people. Do we want to develop our own talent at this point? I don't think so. Other than our race engineer, I don't think there's much potential left. Forecasting center, we're fine on that. Tour center already got. Helipad already got. Right, I'm gonna ignore developing the car. You see, what I've noticed about this game is that you've got to choose every year. Do you develop the car for that year, or do you develop your base for next year? And when there is, targets to meet and millions of pounds on the line, and the chairman is rather pissed off, or was until like the last race, you got to make a decision. Right, let's get rid of people who are exhausted. He's made 2 mistakes. Fire. Just fire him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm replacing with who we've already got. Anyone else exhausted or anything like that? No, nothing. And is there anyone good to hire? Not particularly. Right, we'll deal with the pits crew at the start of the year. But now I think we're about to get our championship. Yes, there we go. Car repair is complete from the last race, which was done offline. There is a video explaining what happened. And thank you very much for everyone who voted in the poll. I really appreciate that as well. It was fairly one-sided. It was like 75% of you wanted me to carry on with this save, so here I am. All right, number of contracts running down. Daniel Ricciardo, taken care of, or at least offered. Jarno Opmeer, he is my reserve driver who I didn't use. I should try and find a reserve driver which has good marketing, so it will help us, but I don't think we should bother spending money on that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm going to let him go out as well. Pat Fry, this is the question now, the serious question. No, it's fine. Okay. Sorry, wife talking. Right, Pat Fry adds a random legendary component. So we're not going to get up here because we don't have the facilities for that. So we need to focus on somebody who's got a really great knowledge of components. Good, take no time to build. Build time 2 days, that's not a lot. And reliability -5. Marketing of reserve driver doesn't affect overall marketing. It does not? Ooh, I did not. All right, well, we can have a look around and see what's available. Pat Fry has been at Renault for a while. Before that, he was at Ferrari. Before that, he was at Red Bull during the Renaissance. And before that, he was at Mercedes or McLaren. Well, he's been in F1 for, it's coming up for 16 years. All right, Pat. I will try and replace you with somebody better. Let's have a look. What do we do here? Job designers. There we go, job designers. Okay, people whose contract is ending this year and are good. We have people called Katie Paulson. His name is Katie Paulson. She is cheap as hell. But she's also not as good. You see, you need 4.5 or 5 stars, I think, for this stuff. At this level, the gap is huge. Okay, James Allison. Wow, okay. James Allison. Mercedes designer. He was Aston Martin before that. Okay, and then Toro Rosso. What parts do you need making? All of them. There's no band development on this. I can make it, but reserve driver is good if you can find a paid driver trait that would help you get money if the potential. Yes, a paid driver is obviously what you really want. But James Allison, right? What's his poor knowledge? Random good component. That's pretty good. 10 days, but unlocks an additional great component slot. Wow. And +2 reliability for every day in production. That means I wouldn't have to focus on reliability at all. Also interesting to note, by the way, there is a very firm technology reset at the end of every season, as far as I understand it, which means you can't really carry over any important or really powerful parts over till the next season. There is a small chance that can happen, apparently. That's I'm a little bit hazy on exactly how you can carry over like you used to in the base game. Because you're making 4 or 5 parts, you don't need stats and everything. We are making all the parts. All of these are available for development. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I would ideally focus on is what we have an Epic in, which is engine. So we should really focus on that. Sorry, back to staff. There we go. Sorry, scouting. Yeah. All right, James Allison, 18s and 19s all over the place. Very good. But I expect him to be expensive. Adrian, the legend, Newey. Yeah, Aero Man, 19, 19, 19. Responsible for those bendy wings. He was already at Renault. Wait, that's not right. Renault Sport? I thought he's been at Red Bull for years. Ferrari, oh my God, Williams, yeah. Williams, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, Renault, Red Bull. Not a bad. Yeah, the reset only happens if the stat is over a certain number, either by your team or another team in the league. Right. Thank you, Chakumi. That's very good to know. There was no way of knowing what that number is, though. Adrian Newey, -2 days for each million spent on development. Performance at the cost of reliability and 2 in production. Also, -1 risk level on an epic part, which could be very useful indeed. We could double up and have what would normally be a medium risk part, and it'll only be low. Also, I reckon he'll be expensive. Okay. The team history isn't always accurate. Thank you, mate. Oh, Phoenix, your name is on this game, isn't it? I think I remember seeing your name on one of the things. Is that right? Oh, we've got a region guy. Porsche Racing, Enrique Colomina. 10. There's a 10 there. That's not what we want, but he's extremely cheap. GRN. Okay. Okay. Paddy Lowe. Yeah. Williams. We talked about him a few times. Well, that's the people whose contract ends this year, which are possibly good. Yeah. Okay. So that's if people are cheaper to get, but if we wanted to get like the perfect... Oh, he's the best. James Allison's just the best all around. It just happens to have his contract going. Or Newey. James Allison or Adrian Newey. Huh. All right, guys. Question in the chat. James Allison or Adrian Newey? Oh, there's a comparison. Oh, they both got risk level. Max performance instantly upgraded. Holy shit. So you can get a legendary part out, click on that, and no matter what the plus to max is, it's instantly done. Allison, it makes Mercedes weaker too. It's a good point, Cam. That's a good point. He's also younger. He's also like half a star better, apparently. It's really close, though. Alice is better looking. All right, I'll take your word for that. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. It's going to cost me $1 million rather than waiting, and I don't mind paying. All right, wages are important to me. He's currently on $500,000 per race. All right. I mean, is that normal? A medium contract is 2 years. I'd prefer you to pay it all. I'm sure you would. What about half of it? He's up where I only have 2 chances with him as well. All right, okay. Signing on fee. I'd like it. It's going to cost me. This is going to cost me a lot of money. No, I'm only going to give him bonuses for like winning. Okay, what's it max at? 225k. I think 135 is fine. All right. Is this a little low or a little high? What do you think, guys? I am willing to take advice here. I mean, what maxes out at... Oh, it maxes out there, so it's important, so it's got to be on the high end. Signing on fee 1.1. Maximum is fucking 3. Jeez. All right, since none of you are talking, I'm going to go and offer that. It's usually 2 clicks from max. I'm happy to pay roughly what he was on at Mercedes. Okay, we'll try that. I'm worried about that, but everything else is pretty much what he wants, I think. Okay, I'm willing to pay for James Allison to come. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Contract's running down. A mechanic, we offered him, didn't we? Got it. All right, so we might have to try and find a new driver, reserve driver, but hopefully Danny Rick will sign on as the main prize money. Right, how much? Don't spend it all at once. Thank you, Jean. 57.9 million. Holy crap. So now I've got 89.9 million pounds to spend on this new car. Sorry, the wife she's on a lunch break, so she's here trying to distract me by eating as loudly as possible.
You have billions of dollars and you're not.
I'm not giving you any, no. That's right. I'm not giving you any. All right. Can you make more noise, or?
I will if you keep being a dick about it.
All right. I usually max them and bankrupt the team. No use taking financial advice here. Oh, brilliant. That's the developer of the mod telling us, I don't play like that. Great. That's good. All right, so we've got money. New rules. Was there new rules? Yes, there was. 12 dry tire choices. I can only take 12 dry tires to each weekend. That should be plenty. Formula 2, Penske have been promoted to Formula 3. Audi have been promoted to Formula 1, and Manor Racing has gone. Who is Audi in this universe? Alan McNeish is the principal, and he's 64. That doesn't sound right. Alex McNeish, sorry. Oh, who's this? Hello. Gosia Rodest. Beautiful. Plus 30 marketability. Yes, please. Reigning Formula 2 champion, racing trucks. All right. And Van Dorth. Yeah, okay. Dries Van Dorth, considering offers. All right, okay. Who's this girl as well? She's got a crazy smile. Like, crazy. I'm going to bite you. All right. Oh, no, he's not. He's the team principal. Bloom. Okay, let's leave that. Let's ignore that. All right, here comes the day for Danny Rick. Contract renegotiation is not what I wanted to see there. Scout report finished. Okay. Oh, no, this is James Allison. Contract renegotiation. Last chance. He doesn't like any of this. He looks so expensive. All right. I'm doing 2 clicks on everything he's not happy with. That sounds good. He's got to get 2 points. He's got. Oh my god. Okay. Insulted at the signing on fee of 2.25. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't give him signing on fee apparently in the first one. What the? Oh, this is existing. I'm sorry. I'm misreading what that is. All right, 3. Since we've got so much, I assume it's a lot of money. I'm going to offer him a lot. There we go. Last chance. If it doesn't take that, I'm not being rinsed. Not being taken to the fucking cleaners. Oh, Danny Ricciardo! Yes, Daddy. I was expecting to let you go. Sign! Yes, Danny Ricciardo! Probably the best driver on the paddock, I guess. Oh, in the paddock, sorry. Woo! Thanks for wanting me to re-sign for the team. You're welcome, Daniel. You're welcome. Some request is on, by the way, for subs. Oh, sorry, Jay, I missed you. Needs more freedom. Oh, hi, Jay. How's it going, mate? You still around? I'm giving you side eye because there's not much to do on the screen. And you're making noise by eating very loudly. I'm living with it. I know I'm living with it. Oh. All right. All right. Okay, so sim racing champions, right? Max Dufoni. Okay, car specifications. Our technical group has met to discuss season's cars and feel the current formula is growing stale. We have decided that Formula 1 should utilize more efficient technologies to better reflect road car development. This will impact every car part. Basically, next year, 2021, there'll be another loss of performance due to a technology reset. Got it. Car design unlocked. Oh, we have Pat Fry designing this car. Okay, Phoenix. Does this have any bearing on what happens? What the lead designer does the lead designer have any bearing on the design of the new car? Or is it purely who we bring in? Cat Nick, how's it going? With no work, been playing games more than watching streams. Okay, Jay. Glad you're here, mate. All right. And we get another 15 million that we've been saving. It's 105 million pounds. All right, so now if you are new, Millionaires Club. I don't know what that achievement's about. It's just, I'm guessing, we want over 100 million balance? I know nothing about racing except lots of less. Yes, Jay. Right, okay, so, right, this is where we choose the main parts of the car. This is oh my god, we can do the sliders here as well. Oh, I've never been able to do that. It's always been locked. As far as I know, at least. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might say, man, we hang out between getting back to work, pretty much working. Oh, no, mate. Cat Nick, that's a sad thing. As much as you can, yes, you are contractually obliged to stay here as long as possible. All right, so we have 3 choices for engine. A Nissan, a Renault, or a Renault Sport, which always, because it's a Renault and we're a Renault, we get a 20% discount on both of them. This would normally be a £39.4 million a season engine. It gives us plus 105 on its base stat, so it's extremely quick. It's also extremely fuel efficient and has huge improvability, although I'm not 100% sure what improvability stat actually is. I have a feeling, but yeah, okay. I have to pick this one, don't I? I hope the other stuff's not as expensive. Oh, okay. Right, okay, so, last year's suppliers, Renault Sport Total, that's why we had problems. We had an awful fuel supplier with weak fuel efficiency and improvability. We also had terrible chassis, and I suspect Bosch brake package. Right, okay. Castrol, very strong at fuel efficiency, but we also get a 7% discount on it. It's only 300 grand, but still. All right, guys, what do you reckon we should pick here for fuel supplier? There's 2 £8 million ones. One's by Petronas, which has strong efficiency but weak improvability. Then there's also Shell, which is 8 million, which has strong improvability but weak fuel efficiency. So there, we've got to make a decision there. Okay. Right, what happens if a slider's here? Oh, I see. I can fine-tune it. Wait, so that does the tire heating and that side of the car, and that does this side. Yep, okay, I understand here. Right. Okay, let's put these both centrally for now and we'll revisit it before we finish. I think Petronas or the Shell Castrol, very strong but very weak improvability. Oh yeah, that's much cheaper. I didn't see the very strong. I just thought it said strong. And mobile's the opposite of that. Oh, wow. This is... Efficiency is more important than improvability. Why do you say that, Jay? Okay. Well, Castrol has the edge on efficiency, if that's the actual case. We'll come back to that. We'll obviously settle this down soon. Right. So now we have material supplier, which is always usually the A's. Best you can afford is usually the A. Oh, no, this one... Jesus Christ, it's more confusing than I thought. Wow, okay. Well, these are 15 for the A. Why is this changing what we can do here? Is that the tire heating aspect? I don't understand that. I understand what it's doing. I just don't understand why it's doing it that way. Yeah, you assume the most expensive, but let's put. Jesus Christ. Okay, the dog. Okay, this is not the right audience for that. No one cares about the dog. No one who drives a car or is interested in motorsport loves dogs. That's a fact. Okay. Tire heating is more important to stay at a certain temp the whole race. I agree with that, Chikumi. I'd rather. Also, I did notice that even last year, that the tires were lasting incredibly long, making it awkward for dual stop races. Right. So tire heating. Okay. Very strong. Haltech. I've never even heard of them. Sorry. This is for brakes. Tire heating. Very strong. They are £8 million. But these Brembo brakes. Yeah, his strengths and weaknesses. Dog stream's not going to happen. Give us more dog. Dog. Sure. Right. 10. We had those Bosch brakes last year. What do we do with this then? This is the first time I've properly played with this. I think early, like lower down. I never finished the season on this Formula One season on this mod before. So it's the first time I'm seeing this. Okay. Literally, these pixels all matter. Yeah, before the season, yeah, it's completely random, but it will come up. So leave space for a +1 improvement somewhere. Okay. Okay, we're definitely going for the Renault engine, obviously. I love the way that it's done that. It's made me have Renaults. I love that. Okay. Right. So you're saying take away from improvability? Oh, somebody said that. Tire wear and improve. Is this the best I can do with it? It just seems 3, 3, 2.5, 3 and a bit. Seems a bit low. Oh, there we go. That'll help. Oh, if we're getting rid of the improvability stuff, fuel efficiency. Fuel efficiency will sacrifice some of that for tire wear. Ooh, God, this is more difficult than I anticipated. These sliders have changed it. They've changed a lot. But I have a factory, so oh God, improvability is good if you're looking to build a car for next season. The season after. Oh, it's not. So it's for the next season, not necessarily this season. Right. I didn't realize that. I thought improvability added extra to the parts you developed. This is why I loved like learning online, learning games with people who know what they're talking about. Is brilliant. Don't waste any time. I love it. Okay. Okay, let's take a tiny bit off the wear and put a tiny bit on efficiency. Next year's car. Okay. I'll give it 2. There we go. So if I wax it, if I go fire improvability onto 5 stars, that means I'll be well, next year there's a reset. So what's the point in putting anything in improvability if there's a reset? It's getting a better increase in numbers when developing a new part, which carries over the next year. Right. Okay. Okay. Well, it's a lot more expensive than the last car. 8 million more. Last year's car only had a plus 89 modifier for its engine. We've got better fuel, better chassis materials, and better brakes. Well, the brakes are different, actually. Oh, no, the brakes are Bosch, aren't they? Weak, strong. It's weak, strong again. Wow, this is taking way longer than I thought. Okay. What do you reckon? Do you think this... Chikumi, is this a good idea? Is this a good setup before we move on? It seems okay. Go expensive. I don't think we can. I think we literally have the top tier of everything. 31 million on an engine. 3.7. I could get more out of... But there's only one very strong fuel efficiency if we're sacrificing improvability. The other one is a strong and weak from Petronas. That is more expensive, but... Materials, we've gone with A. Why not? And brakes, we've gone with one of the top 3 expensive ones there is. Yeah, if you're looking for podiums this year, I am looking for podiums this year. Okay, good. That's what I needed to hear. Right, okay, let's go. 60 million pounds. Ooh, it hurts to flash that on a car. Wow, okay. What's the staff update here? Oh, are we considering offers, right? Okay. Ooh. Contract offer accepted. Right, that's the other mechanic. Do I want to give this mechanic to this Freya? Do I want to give this to Daniel or Ricardo, considering she's better than this guy currently? The sweetest spots. Risk taker. Yeah, let's give this to Daniel. I'm going to swap them around. Oh, I can't swap them just now? Okay. I'll swap them at the start of the season. All right, thank you, Chris. Bottas makes the move to Ferrari? Vettel snapped up by Aston Martin? Degrassi joins McLaren? Alfa Romeo pick up Sebastian Buemi? Norris goes to Alfa Romeo? It's all kicking off. McLaren pick up Albon? Oh my god, McLaren lost everyone. Alexander Rossi? Contract rejected. Fuck. Have you signed an extension? I can't offer him that then. Shall we stay with Fry for another month then? For another season, I should say. I don't. Should we go for Adrian Newey then? I don't know what to do here. Well, this guy's just as good. What's his things here? Oh, he's at Ferrari? Fuck. Yep, he's just signed for Ferrari, so he must be good. Well, Adrian Newey. Shit. Oh, he's re-signed his contract. Still says contract ends 2020, but he has signed a contract, 37 months. I'm going to have to keep Fry rather than risk anything. Yeah, let's sign. All right, let's sign Fry. That's good to know. Where am I going? Staff. Renew contract. He's not interested. Oh, really? Well, I guess we'll go for Adrian. No, we can't. I just forgot we just did that. Well, what do we do here then? Bob Bell? Is he real? Is he real? Terrible brakes. Good at everything else. Additional great component. No condition loss on first race. Plus 40%. Once the contract expires, you can put in another offer. Well, we'll keep that in mind. Oh, we had to do a design. Might do a slight redesign, but keep the colors. Yeah, he signed a new contract. How much better was it? It wasn't too much better. Oh, because of the bonuses? Shit, that's what we did it in the end, I think. And also, fuck. Paddy Lowe. Bob Bell. All right, who is unattached? I have to sort it this way, don't I? Are there any 5-star? Ooh, some 5-star developing ones. Use the colors of the Vatican flag instead of white and yellow. Use pink. No. No Reaper. Okay, I'll look at 4-starers. Richard Holland. Terrible at the engine, which is like the opposite of what we need. We need someone great with the engine to utilize it better. Lysandra Laventi. Engine 19. Terrible gearbox and suspension. No. Oh, here we go. Isaac Amarim. Oh, engine 11. Damn it. Go to the designer from March. March. Okay, March Engineering. Charlotte Williams. Engine 8. Everything but engine is over 15. Well, the gearbox is 13. Are you planning on developing new parts this season? I guess so. Don't you always just develop new parts constantly throughout the season? Wayne Bellows, 19, 11, 15, 13, 16, 13. But no known components. But -1 risk at epic level. Ugh. Lola cars, Lola. Well, Angel Artenaz. Oh, hello. He's all right. What's this? Additional good components slot for 5 days. I hate that one. In qualifying only, performance plus 60. And a random legendary component at epic level. Well, I usually, what I have done in my Formula 3 saves, which I constantly do a Formula 3 season and start another Formula 3 season. I develop until like 2/3 of the way through the season, then stop, and that seems to be quite like heavy on the finances. So maybe like literally stopping halfway through the season might be the best idea. This one, Bella. All right, well, I'm gonna just leave it. Improvability gains. Ooh, yeah, this one. They need to do this with Football Manager. Okay, we've been looking at the permanent fuel tank. Looks like a lot of flexibility there. Some small adjustments give us large gains. Improvability +1 for the cost of fuel efficiency. I don't think that's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to leave that one. Okay. Wickens joins McLaren. Ricciardo's nightclub shame. Oh, spotted staggering out of a nightclub at 6 a.m. Well, it is the off season, and he's a Formula One driver. Yeah, it helps him. Markability +5. The bar in question, Swoosh. Attract the world's brightest, the most beautiful. Daniel bought the entire bar around her drinks, said one delighted patron. Others, meanwhile, were less impressed that 4-letter word was staring at my girlfriend all night. I hope he crashes. All right. Reserve driver gone, but Pat Fry. Okay. Approach designer. Interested? Okay, Pat. You can come back if you like. Unless there's other people free now. Let's check if there's other people free. Scouting designers. Yeah, it looks like Rudolf Florstadt. Yeah, there's no real like 5-star. Okay, let's literally go specific. 4.5 and above. 4 and above. Pat Fry. Bob Bell. Pat Fry. And yeah, that's it. That's it for 4-stars that we can see. Let's go for Pat again. Wages are important. Okay. 1, 2 clicks off, like someone said. Medium contract. I'd like a nice sign-in on fee. Okay, I'll drop you 1 there because it's quite cheap. Third and above. Bonus size is important. Bonus size is important. No, pole position. You get maximum. All right, we'll try that. Renegotiation. All right. I hope this all messing around. I hope this doesn't affect the development of the car, because that really sucks if that's the way it works out. Because we've gone like a week or so without a lead designer during car development. Oh, he wants more money. Fair enough. You can have that. And you can have a bigger signing on fee. Okay. Accepted. Lovely. All right. Another 2 years apart. It doesn't affect it at all, Takumi. That's good to know. Tire trade-off. Dun, dun, dun. Williams have opened a new wind tunnel. Okay, right. What do you want? Tire heating +1 for the cost of tire wear. Tire heating would bring it onto 4 and a bit stars, but then tire wear would be 2. I don't think that's going to be worth it either. Yeah, too risky. We'll see if that makes any difference. Okay. Pretty sure I used to go out with her. No joke. Longer hair, but still. Unique opportunity. What's this? Mercedes have been in the news lately for one of their engines caught fire in their garage. The GMA are calling their work practices unsafe. We have an opportunity with our upcoming market materials to exploit this mishap and compare it to our superior working conditions. The chairman might not like this. It's not a classy move, but it will help our marketability. We don't have anything to worry about marketability for 4 races, so I'm just going to leave that. Sponsors run out in 4 races. During the car chassis building, they would take the best part of the previous season and work around that number. Even after a reset? Livery. All right. Oh, fuck. What number is it? That's not bad, is it, actually? We'll keep the color scheme the same, but we can change. All right. Chikumi, pick a number between 1 and 271. And if it's even passable, I'll use it. Come on. Also, remember last time that we had I used to let somebody in the chat take control of a car number 2. I wonder if we can probably do that. Number 73. Do you know it? You know this is a good one. Okay, as we clip through the world. Number 73. Oh, it looks pretty good. The red trim. That's good. It's just adding a little red trim on it. That looks good. Yeah, use that. Good job. This is the Chikumi MP12-9 2021 car. Team Germany, yes, I did see the association. Yeah, fuel efficient. Good. All right. Hopefully there'll be another dilemma, one that helps us. Nope. Car design complete. Here we go. Preseason. Took an hour to get here. Jesus. All right. Okay. Preseason this weekend. Aaron Andrews. Preseason testing. Fingers crossed. All right. Off we go. So preseason testing is just this. Basically, you want to be as high as possible. Oh, look at that. Our top speed is 137. Average speed 114. And we've done 15 laps. 18 laps. Ricardo's done 22 laps, which I think is the most currently. I hope we finish on the most laps done. Ocon being 12th. Yeah, it will, Chikumi. I'll take that to consideration. I live in Malaysia. Well, I don't think that doesn't prejudice your knowledge at all, Chikumi. I understand it takes a while though, because people also have to watch adverts before they come on as well, and then they go back to the point when they joined, unless they press F5 again or something. Okay, we're doing pretty well. The hell is that, Degrassi? Are we about to do the most laps? Oh, I thought we had a gearbox problem. 105 laps. Fastest lap 135.8, 116 miles an hour. Yeah, it turns out we have... Yep. We are definitely contenders. Contenders for podiums. Car testing doesn't do much to how your car is. It only takes into account what position the chairman expects from you. Also the morale of the drivers. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, morale's gone down too for Ocon. Oh, dear. All right, preseason's done. Now development starts. So now, you remember last year when we started off with lovely, shiny, fully reliable parts? Not anymore. We have to start building reliability. Vettel at Aston Martin. Prediction where Vettel will be? I don't know. 7th or something? Yeah, let's have a look at the lineups. Okay, Albon, Rossi, Leclerc, and... Hang on, who's... Leclerc and Bottas? That'd work as a team, to be honest. Ricardo, Ocon, Williams is Russell. And where's the other Williams? Oh, it's easier. Yeah, here we go. Haas, Fittipaldi, Pietro Fittipaldi, and Grosjean. Grosjean will not go. He will not leave this F1 at all. And is that Nicola Berthon? Nathaniel Berthon. No, okay. And Audi are in here as well. Norris is at Alfa Romeo. Hamilton's at Mercedes. Who else is at Mercedes? Rosenqvist. Oh, okay. Was he a test driver or something? Having secret affairs. Not really that secret, is it? All right. All right, car. Oh dear, we have a brake issue. We have the 9th best brakes, but we have the 2nd best front wing, the 2nd best rear wing, 5th best suspension, 8th best gearbox, and the 7th best engine. We need to get to work. Okay, let's work on improving parts. Now, remember, all these things were quite high, reliability-wise? Not anymore. So we need to work on reliability. What I'll do is I'll work on the reliability on the 3 best parts that we have and improve them last. So front wing, suspension, rear wing. Yeah, front wing, suspension, rear wing should be the focus of that, I think. Yeah. So front wing, rear wing, suspension. You could roughly make both cars reliable to a point where you don't need to fix them too much during the race, or at all, ideally. Something I learned from last time is I should leave one person, even if I'm working on reliability, I should leave one member of staff allocated on the performance side, as they'll increase it. 109 days after the race, it'll be fully maxed out with just that. 18, 18, 17, 16. Reliability. Oh, you should be on the other one. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Oh, reliability. Yeah, reliability that side. Okay, fine. So you could roughly make both cars reliable to a point. It's on the other side. What? Usually reliability is 65 to 70 is good enough to finish a race if there are no crashes. Oh, really? That's a figure. Yeah, plus performance, got it. So yeah, I should be leaving one on there, but also sticking these things that we want improving in there as well into that side. Yeah, even with one person on it, this will max out these parts, which we'll be using. So that's pretty good. So we need to work on the others. And what was the worst again? The brakes were the worst. Okay. Engine brakes are crucial. Dubai, brakes are crucial. Beijing, brakes are crucial. I think I should work on the brakes first. The first 3 races, 4 races, 5 races, 6 races. The first 6 races, crucial part. Brakes. Your slide's on the wrong side. What? Am I confusing this? Oh, shit. Wait, what? Wait. Car. Improve parts. Oh, fuck, you're right. Yeah, I should leave one staff. I'm sorry, I was too busy doing that. Yeah, you're right. There we go. 2 hours before race. Well, if I don't need it to be 100, so thanks for catching that. Because I wouldn't have done it. 4 days after race. 5 days. 1 day before race. Well, before the race is before the race, so 2 before the race. All right, let's build the brakes. Is this what you're good at, by the way, for Mr. Fry? That is your real name. Brakes 16. Suspensions is best. Okay. All right, brakes. What can we do here? All right, so choices for the first part. Reliability at the cost of actual performance, which takes it way over the recommended. You can add all parts so that one car is reliable before the race. I can do that, really. Like, literally full on. Well, we're going to get new brake. We can stick one on. 7 days after the race. Okay, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, that's usually how I do it. I was trying to do it a different way, but that makes more sense to me. All right, brakes and deceleration development plus 25, so 693, or deceleration and reliability. So when it comes out of, it'll be done before the race starts. That's good. 71. And some development in there as well. Or just straight brake. 6 days of development. Let's go for deceleration and reliability. What's the current part number? Yeah, I'll just do it now. What's the current part for brakes? 637 up to 655. Okay, well, that's good then. All right, development. I think there's not much else we can do here. A little red stripe looking pretty good. And don't forget to add parts into performance. It might give a minor improvement, but it'll still give some. Yes. All right, go. Yes. Targets, preseason. Daniel was 5th. Testing went brilliantly this weekend. I'm happy to report we're in a strong position. Thank you, Patrick. I'm calling you Patrick. Our designers and mechanics now ready to get cracking. Yeah, okay. Target, 4th, 5th, or 9th? That's a big difference. I'm going to push it then. 4th. 4th in the championship. Yep, I'm going 4th. Best of the rest. Okay, brakes done. Forecasting center. We have money. No, I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, good. Is that a working brake then? Yeah, that's better than what we've got, so great. And you want to go into performance? Why not? You don't really need to work on your reliability. Let's get... okay, what next? Another set of brakes, or do we do... I reckon it's going to be engine. Yeah, let's do engine. Top speed plus reliability. Top speed to max. Oh, wow. 910. Okay, what's the current part? Does it tell me what the current part number is? The actual number? Engine 855 and 860. 880 to 896. I like that. But we'll be ready 2 days after the race. Tell you what, should we do another break? And get it ready for the next race at least, so we can add another part here, though. We can have a really good brakes for our first bit. What do you reckon, Chakumi? Do you develop one part over and over, or do you spread it out? Because brakes are definitely the most important for the next 3 to 4 races. What do you reckon? I will give it time. $10 seconds for me from now. Over and over. The same one over and over. Righto. Okay, well. Okay, build time plus 2 days at the cost of 25 deceleration and reliability gains. Oh, it'll be ready on the day of the race. But it means I won't be able to develop a second bit. Oh, 3 days before the race. Don't need to pick reliability if you're picking it for the next. Oh, yeah, good point. Well, I could get it ready for this race. I can get it ready at the cost of reliability. Yeah, it's not going to be worth it. Yeah, I think that's probably good. 4 days after the race, but still, it's going to be good. 66, yep. That's plenty of time to develop that. Okay. Okay. Yep. Sydney, 5 days. Wet quali. Okay. Let's give the good one to Danny. Fit parts. Okay. Danny's not happy. Now Danny's content. I gave him the good ones. All right. 1% can make all the difference in the early races, especially when it comes to reliability. Yep. Content. Yep. All right. Yep. Danny's definitely got the superior car by very few points, but it's still there. Like 10 points on that part, 10 on that part, 9 on that. But a lot on the brakes. All right. I'm happy with that. Race gossip. Pre-forecast is the pre-race. Report an upcoming race. 43 laps. There's likely to be some rain during the race, with Sunday showing a 40% chance of rain. Oh, lovely. A lot of pressure is placed on the brakes on Sydney. We should be feeling confident with their excellent brakes. The tyre compound choices for this are ultras, blah, blah, blah. Okay, right. What was the ranking of brakes? Our brakes haven't gone up. Why is that? Switch to reliability parts if you're happy with the percentage of reliability of a certain part. No. Oh, yeah, I'm going to swap the staff round, wasn't I? I'm going to give her to Daniel. Yep. Yep, there you go. Okay, yep. So nothing open unlocked yet. Not even sweetest spots, but pretty soon that'll be good. Right. Tire wear very low. Oh, I'm only allowed to bring 12 tires. Yep, 732 should do, I think. I don't even know if I need 2. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, Ocon is unhappy. What's your particularly unhappy? You don't like the car and against other car. Hey, how is Daniel's car better than mine? Yeah, because he's listed as an equal status driver, not number 1. So that's my kind of problem for doing that. But, it allows me to focus on one, the best driver, probably on the grid, due to standard of other teams. Oh, I see. So, okay. Okay. Right. 40% chance of rain on Sunday. Heavy rain in quali. Interesting. Top speed and brakes and useful acceleration. All right. Useful gearbox. Okay.